Hey guys, FreshPilot here today with a video on Microsoft Flight Simulator, which is something I haven't done on this channel, but considering my name is FreshPilot, I thought it was sort of fitting, let's say the least. I am a bit of a av geek and aviation enthusiast, but no means am I a professional pilot or anything along those lines. I literally play this game for fun, so if you're here expecting a hardcore simulation, you've probably come to the wrong place. But this program here, you see, is called NeoFly. Now, what NeoFly is essentially a software that you can run in tandem with Flight Simulator, and it's sort of like a career mode sort of thing. It's got finance in it, you can buy planes, you can do different types of missions. So you've got cargo missions, for example, illicit cargo missions, which has got a picture of a pizza, but I'm pretty sure it doesn't mean that. Emergency landings, interceptions, mail deliveries, passenger and search and rescue, and then a few more as well. Just different types of missions basically, so there's plenty to go at. I like to stick with sort of the cargo missions to start off with, just because they're relatively easy and obviously a good source of income as well to start off with. So the mission we are going to do today is a quick flight from, let me just find it quickly, here we go, Bournemouth, somewhere in Bournemouth Airport, to a place in Newton Abbot. Now, I've never been to this airport, so it could be a grass strip, I don't know, but that's the beauty of NeoFly. You're going to fly to places you've never been before. Essentially, you choose what airport you want to start at, you fly to the destinations which it gives you, you take the cargo there, you get the money for it, and then it gives you some other destinations you'd probably never fly to obviously give it a go. And the benefit of that is you're going to get some interesting approaches, some good scenery, and again it's just a bit different. Focus more on general aviation rather than big jets and stuff. So I'll just quickly take you through the NeoFly interface. I don't really know too much about it. I've only just started playing it myself. Obviously this is our current mission. Staff, you can hire people, and also these are your qualifications. So as you progress on, you can unlock the next qualification, and it's a specific mission as well, but I haven't done any of that yet. So as I say, in future parts of this series, we'll hopefully work our way through these until we're at the big heavy jets. There we go. Hangar at the moment was generated with a Sky, it says in a Skyhawk G1000. I know how to use the G1000 a little bit. Again, not a professional, but it's quite an easy plane to fly. So if you want a few tips, I'm sure you can learn a few off me. Again, your log, that's just going to show all your past routes, what you've flown, and they'll all just appear here. Finance, obviously, that keeps track of how much money you've got. So currently we've got 10,000. Once we've done this mission, we should have some more. And then down here's some loans. So basically, if I wanted to upgrade my plane or something along those lines, I could take a loan that is available. That is quite a big loan. Obviously, we don't want to be taking stupid amounts of money, because we're just going to be starting off with little flights, little cargo missions, passenger missions, etc. And yeah, we'll take it from there. So let's head back to our mission. So we need to spawn in at Echo Golf Hotel, which is Bournemouth Airport. So let's go ahead and pop that in. Echo Golf Hotel. Now we will choose a gate to taxi off. I'm gonna go with runway 26 is the active runway. Again, it possibly might not be, but right now I'm not too fussed about keeping it realistic. So I'll just play NeoFly to enjoy it. Like you can play this game as a simulator, no problem, but in my opinion, NeoFly is just for casual flying. So got the weather on live, so whatever it is in Bournemouth is what we're gonna get. I'm guessing it's not too bad down south at the moment in the UK. And then we're just gonna hit fly, and I'll just cut it here and then load back up when we're on the tarmac. Okay then, so here we are on the tarmac at Echo Golf Hotel Bournemouth Airport. I've never actually flown here. I'm aware of the airport, but I've never actually flown from it in Flight Simulator before, or Microsoft Flight Simulator at least. Thank you for just backing into my plane there, mate. Nice one. Right, ready to fly. So we're here in cold and dark state. I'm not going to bother with ATC or anything. Literally, this is a 10-mile flight just to get you guys, in on what NeoFly can offer, and also refresh me on how to play Flight Simulator because it's been a while, and also just get used to NeoFly. As I say, I've not really played it too much, so unfortunately, I'm not posh like a lot of the Flight Simulator YouTubers. I haven't got track IR or anything like that, so I might be a bit clunky to start off with on, looking around the aircraft, etc. But I'll do my best to keep it nice and smooth for you guys. So there we go. There's the start of the runway. That's the one we'll be taking off for. We'll be heading literally straight out, following the runway, heading to Newton Abbot, I think it was, we're flying to. Again, no idea where that is. Will just be a visual approach on that airport, trying to spot it out, and once we see it, we'll assess the runway and try and line up for a landing. So what we want to do is put our mixture in a little bit, turn our battery on. Fantastic. Start her up. Put our alternator on. We'll get our avionics on as well. Nice one. Let's just increase that mixture a little bit. That'll do for the time being. Considering we're nearly at the start of the runway as well, let's just go ahead and add a notch of flap straight away. There we go. Yep, they're working. Right, let's do a quick control check as well. So we've got full left, full right, up, down, rudder right, rudder left, and brakes as well. There you go, toe brakes. Okay, so we need to put some information in just on the FMS so I actually know where the heck I'm going. So I want to click on flight plan. Just want to go down to our origin, grab that and drag that across. So our origin is Echo Golf Hotel, as I've said about 1,000,000 times now. So we want to go ahead and pop that in there quickly. Hotel. Now that is perfect there. We're going to be flying from runway 26, takeoff, and we'll enter that in. Enter, and then down to our destination, which I can't remember the Echo Golf Lima Yankee is the one we want for that. So grab that, bring up our waypoint information. Oh, there we go. Echo Golf Lima Yankee. There we go, Newton Peveril Airfield. That is the one we are looking for, and because it's Airfield, we can put our money on this is a grass strip we're going to be landing on. So that is going to be interesting. Right, so we want to press enter on that. Now, if I go back to NeoFly quickly, we want to click on a flying, connect and fly. Payload. So current payload we're missing We need to get 366 in our payload. So if we go back to this, go up to our top bar and bring our payload up slightly to 366.
Transporter from dispatch. I see you ask for a cargo mission. The ground crew is waiting you on the parking to load the crates.
And she's going to talk, and then the cargo is going to start loading. You should be able to hear that
Form
in
dispatch.
the back.
Loading cargo. Please stand by.
How about now? There you go. So as that cargo loads, you can now see you've entered the waypoint information on here. As I say, we're just going point to point, so you can see now the magenta line is taking us to our destination. Just zoom that out a little bit. So there you go. You can see that's our destination. So we're literally going to fly straight out.
Transporter.
I've changed our
Transporter from dispatch.
navigation to GPS.
The
so
cargo
is
on board.
Line,
you are clear to taxi to the
with
runway
it being
and
such
take
a
off.
short route, we'll probably just hand fly it. Right, we've got our takeoff clearance. Now, it's a bit difficult this. There's not really any point me pushing back, to be honest. But if I try and get out going forward, I'm going to clip him and it's going to make me fail the mission. So we're just going to have to push back a little bit. Let's release our parking brake. Probably should have waited for him to get to our wheel first, but you know. Nice quiet little bit over here in the airport. No traffic around here. Right. I think you've missed there, mate. I'm gonna be okay. He's killed himself. Wow. You know what? We're just gonna go ahead and start taxiing and just pray for the best. Hi, mate. How's it going? Let's make that left turn. Sorry. Mind your head. It'll be fine. Right. So we want to go taxi light. Should have done them before. Got our flaps down. Oops. My bad. Still have my starter on. Drains the battery. Make a left turn here. As I say, I'm not using ATC today with it being such a short flight. When our flights get a little bit longer and I get a bit more confident with the sim again, we'll start using ATC. So just pull it up here and pop a parking brake on. Just have a quick nosy round. Make sure there's no... Okay. This game is so broken, man. What is that? I don't... That's not even an online player, that's just AI. Wow. You see, that's better. I think. Yeah, that's better. That's how it should be. Oh. Maybe not. Can I go now? Still not touched down. Right, we're just gonna go, okay. I think that's the best thing to do right now. So parking brake off. Taxi onto the runway and we'll just get straight out of here. Bum, bum, bum. Considering it's such a short route, I am actually landing with way too much fuel. But again, we're not being realistic. We're being fun. I know it says simulator in the name, but who cares? Right. To say this is default scenery, it's not half bad, is it? Let's be honest. It is not half bad. Got buses, little mini taxis driving around. One on the runway, look. Probably shouldn't be there, bro. Got that guy who kept crashing. There we go. Alright. Take off. Wind's just pushing us to the right a little bit. Stick a little bit of left rudder in there. And that's our rotate speed.
Transporter from dispatch. Fly safe.
There we go. That's transporter from dispatch. We can now start following our flight path. We'll just clear the airspace first. Take a bit of a look out. Yeah, we're getting blown by that wind. Seems to be a lot of taxiways here, but not much parking. Oh, bugger off, don't sing. Right. Pop our flaps up, get some speed going. Don't want to climb too high, obviously, with the fact that we're not far from our destination at all. Trim the aircraft out a bit as well. Right, so we want to go autopilot nav on, and this will start following it whilst we just sort out our altitude situation. Bit of a sharp turn, to be fair. I feel like the autopilot could have done a better job there at just following it, but gives us time to just enjoy the scenery a little bit. They're supposed to be solar panels, but it's registered them as houses. Nice one, Tim. We've got flaps up. We've got a nice little steady climb, 750 feet per minute. Plane's sorting itself out. Bournemouth's looking good. Let's see over there. It's not an half bad game, is it, despite all its little glitches and flaws. Right, so what I did there is I took off with no landing lights and I had my taxi lights on. You see? Professional. Yeah. Cool. Right, we need to probably just maintain this altitude. There really isn't much point in going any higher, so I'm going to hit altitude on, and that'll just keep us at about 1400 feet. Because well, we're still 7 minutes off, I suppose. We can go, we'll go up to we'll go up to about maybe 2000 feet, something like that. Climb it, that's too much. We'll climb at about 900. Come on. It sort itself out. We'll climb about 650 then. It decided that's what it wanted to do. And we'll go to 1800 feet because literally 5 minutes left. There's no point going any higher, so we'll go ahead and hit altitude hold right now. And with us being 5 minutes away, 6.4 nautical miles, it's going to be right off our nose, but the issue is it's going to be a field. All I see is fields out there. This is going to be an interesting one to try and find, this airport. Airfield. Did not have a voice break then. Cricket pitches down there. That's cool. Football. Not football, is it? That's something else. Hockey, basketball, something like that. Looking good. Okay, so we're only a few minutes off now. Pull our speed right back. Add a notch of flaps again. We'll just slowly start descending down. Hold that there. 300 feet per minute. Okay, we keep our landing lights on. Below 10,000 feet, you should always keep your landing lights on. That's something I know. It's just I never do it for some reason. Luckily it is quite flat around here. There's some variation in terrain, but nothing major. So where's this? Obviously we're flying over a river right now, so we can try and use this river as a bit of a marker when we're flying over it for where this airfield's going to be. Could potentially be one of these buildings over here. 3.2 miles, I'd say that's a little bit too close for 3.2 miles. Potentially that. Then you see here the terrain is actually starting to gradually get a little bit hillier, so we want to make sure we don't end up just going straight into a hill. Possibly there. Let's go ahead and zoom right in on our range. See whether that's going to tell us which direction the runway's facing. Keeping this camera for a second so we know whereabouts we are. I'm going to disengage the autopilot and that now. Hand fly it in. Gonna just hold back a little bit longer till I have my last notch of flaps, just until I've located the airport. So I'm hoping the runway is gonna be similar to our heading of 284 degrees, but I'm never really that lucky, so yeah, it's coming up on us now. So it's gonna be say we'll fly over the airport and loop back round. Oh, bugger. Come on. There we go. Where the hell is it? There it is. Right below us, look. Whoa. Okay. I've got to make sure I don't lose that. It's right there, look. There's no way I'm going to know where that is. I thought there was that little mark on the map on the GPS, and I thought it seemed like it. So we'll go full flaps. We'll keep an eye on that road just off our nose there to the left. So we'll try and loop back around on that, and then we'll use that as sort of our visual reference. We need to descend a little bit more. We'll head out this way, and then we'll make our left turn any second now. We'll just go to the right a little bit. Watching our speed, that's really coming down. Let's add a bit more throttle for this, and we'll make quite a sharp left turn to line up with the runway. There we go. And there it is. Right, let's really reduce our speed now. We're way too fast. Yeah, I've come in way too fast for that. We're gonna have to do a go around, unfortunately. Give it another go. It's a very confusing airport, this. The map's saying it's somewhere different to where the runway is, and the runway is actually different to where the little tarmac bit is on the or the little grey bit is on the map. So let's give it another go. We'll just come in from the other direction, I think. Don't think it's too much of an issue which way we come in from, really. Keep an eye on that speed. Very slow there. It's about the speed we want to be coming into the runway at, but not when you're making quite a sharp banked angle turn. As I say, we don't want to let it run away with us. Again. Right then. Wow, I can hardly see it. Those trees are so close to the runway. Yeah, this is definitely an airfield. Come right back on that stick. Let it pretty much stall out on us here. There you go, there's a stall.
Transporter from dispatch. Nice landing. Go to the next parking and put your parking brake on. I'll be in touch.
Go to the next parking. Right. Not really sure you can call it parking here. What we'll do, we'll literally just pull to the right here. On this random field in the middle of nowhere. Pop
Transporter. Cargo unloading in progress. Stand by, pilot.
That's cargo loading in progress. So we'll pull our mixture right back. Turn our ignitions off. Avionics off. Alternator off. Run off the battery. Flaps up as well. Landing lights off. And we've got a parking brake on. So there we are, just in a random field somewhere near Bournemouth, and we've landed. What a strange runway. Very interesting. We'll just let these guys finish, and then we'll head into NeoFly and see how much monies we got from it. And also see, obviously, I do want to try and progress from this Cessna as fast as we can. It's not my preferred aircraft. I'd rather have a bit of a faster one. Preferably turbopropped as well, not piston driven, because it's a little bit slow. Taking the time to unload it.
Transporter from dispatch. Cargo unloaded and checked. It is always a pleasure to work with you.
There we go. And that is the mission done. So if we now go into our log, you can see, there we go, there's our mission. About £1,000 made on it. So if we go into our finance, you can see there's our income, current money. Let's pay some airport fees on it, so we didn't quite get 1,000. So a profit margin, obviously a little bit less, but nice bit of turnover there. I do believe different airports do have different planes you can buy as well, so depending on where I am in the country, we'll have to keep an eye on what aircrafts are available. I think I'd like the King Air. I remember I quite like to fly that, so in the next episode we shall choose a slightly longer flight. Hopefully I'll do a bit more research into where we're flying to as well, because that was a very weird flight. But anyway guys, thank you very much for watching this video. I'm FreshPilot, and I'll see you in the next one.